And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down.
So just about set now, and towing the slab here, Garrett Crochet. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Out number 2. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Boog, he's leading them in batting average and RBI, so delivering in a number of ways. And you know what? If he comes up with the bases empty, good chance of getting on base, set up his teammates. If he comes up with guys on, man, he could drive him in. Just a solid contributor for this lineup.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. To the right side, Toro. Handles, throws to first. Judge out on the play. And that will end the inning. Yanks held in check. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Yarborough. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Grounds one to short. Volpe fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Check out the Red Sox lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And it's fouled away. And strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to first. And foul ball. And Devers hits that one. Grisham settles under it. 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. Way out front for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's down and away. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but
Toro. Over to Story for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Yarbrough back to work. This to third. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Now here is Roman Anthony. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets him to chase after that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Trevor Story now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. First pitch, and he just misses. That's to third. Chisholm tosses across the first, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Inside, ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Meyer to first, and the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still no score. Back here at Fenway, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Rafaela patrolling center field, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Fly to center his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Duran, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Abraham Toro, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. That one's in there. That's strike one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
1-1.
And that's
No,
outside.
That's outside. Ball.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. Crochet winds and deals.
Ball.
Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Just
Ball.
off the outside corner. And it's 2-2. Well struck left field. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1. Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, by ya.
2-2 the
You
count.
got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One down, base is empty. Outside
Count is
low.
full.
Full count, 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 1 to Judge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in Boston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Well struck right field. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well. They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Christian Campbell will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Red Sox by 2. And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Man at second. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And that one pulled foul. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu is there. Throws to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Boston. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They're still down. It's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Yarbrough back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Rice takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Soft contact in the air, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it.
He's
out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. Abraham Toro digs in now. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Man, that got him square in the mask. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Volpe whips it to first on the run.
He's out of there.
What a play. Inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's Trent Grisham. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And there's a ball.
That's it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Yankees trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Pitching change here. Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Outside with a breaking ball. Narvaez measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one ripped. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Story now. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, Paul Goldschmidt. There's a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. So up next, Ben Rice. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Story to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down in order go the Yankees. And they're down 2-0. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Number 39.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Chisholm puts it away, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. To third. Jazz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that ends the inning. Back back here in Boston. Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the mound now, Luis Guerrero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Chisholm leads off first with one away. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side. Over to Story for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Yanks lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. This to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Guerrero back to work. Pitch misses outside, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2 for count.
In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Guerrero is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Greg Weisser.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
2-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Ball 4. He walked him, and that keeps things going.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now a move being made at second base. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. Goldie swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
That misses,
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Rice in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-2.
Peraza on second. Wells at first. One gone. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Weisser is just 1 strike away. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Anthony on a dead sprint, racing back. Tattooed to Tater Town, and gone. And they tack on 3. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Rafaela makes the catch, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. He's 2 outs away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 for 3. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's to third, Chisholm. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
2 outs, runner on first. Stepping in, Marcelo Meyer. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls. 2
Tying
strikes.
run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Christian Campbell now at the plate.
It's 0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
So I'm walking in weather the weather still. I'm only keeping it real. I want the youth to get used to someone speaking truth in their music. Keep making it like they used to. Cause what they used to now is so useless. But now I'm using my sound to send a positive message under the ground.